Morning viewers, thank you for tuning into Times Now. I'm Deepak Suresh Kumar. You're watching Cricket Central, a World Cup special. Two cricketing giants, India and England, will lock horns in the highly anticipated match in Lucknow today. And India, the hosts, are unbeaten in the tournament so far with 5 wins in 5 matches. They are second in the points table with an extra game in hand compared to the first place South Africa, who have played 6 games, New Zealand, who are placed third, and Australia are placed fourth on the points table, whereas England, on the other hand, are struggling in the tournament. They have won just 1 game in 5 matches and are placed last in the 10-team standings. However, they are the defending champions and will be desperate to turn things around in this game because the match in Lucknow is expected to be a thriller with both teams evenly matched. India will be relying on their star batsmen Virat, Kohli and Rohit Sharma to provide them with a solid start because Virat Kohli has been in a scintillating form in the tournament, scoring 354 runs across 5 games, including a century and 350s. Rohit Sharma, the Hitman, on the other hand, is also in good form with 311 runs to his name, including a ton and a 50. As far as the bowling department is concerned, India will be banking on Jasprit Bumrah to deliver the goods because Bumrah is the highest wicket taker in the tournament with 11 dismissals. He will be key in the power play and in the middle overs. Whereas England, on the other hand, will be looking to their star batters Johnny Bairstow and David Malan to give them a good start because both of them are capable of scoring big runs very quickly. Middle order, they have big guns like Joe Root, Ben Stokes and Jos Buttler, who are all world-class batsmen, but the bowling department is also something that India will have to watch out for because England hoping that Jofra Archer and Mark Wood can fire their cannons, and Archer is one of the fastest bowlers in the world and can be very dangerous on his day. Wood also, on the other hand, also a very quick bowler and can generate good bounce. He is a partnership breaker, and the match in Lucknow is a must-win for England if they want to keep their hopes of qualifying for the semi-finals alive. Whereas India, on the other hand, will be looking to seal their place in the last 4 who will emerge victorious in this, a giant face-off between India and England because India have so far won all their games in this World Cup tournament, and Rohit Sharma will be looking to extend their lead in this game as well to 6-0. But let's take a look at what Rahul had to say in yesterday's press conference because he made a few notable observations as far as the game is concerned. Although England is in the bottom of the table and languishing in the last as far as the 10-team standings is concerned, Rahul said that England cannot be underestimated.
Firstly, we don't think of any opposition that way. Any team on their given day can be dangerous, and I'm sure you have covered enough cricket matches to know that there's no team that starts off as favorite in a game of cricket or in any sport. So it's important that we keep doing what we've been doing and focus on our strengths. बहुत ही अच्छी चीज़ है जब आपके सीनियर प्लेयर्स रन कर रहे हैं और फॉर्म में हैं. दैट इज़ व्हाट यू एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम प्लेयर्स लाइक रोहित एंड विराट. एंड यस, जिसको भी चांस मिला है, जिसको भी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला है, दे हैव कंट्रीब्यूटेड. एक चीज़ है कि जब से मैं टीम में वापस आया हूँ एशिया कप से, द एनवायरनमेंट हैज़ बिन सच कि सब लोग एंजॉय कर रहे हैं क्रिकेट को. एवरीवन इज़ इन अ वेरी हैप्पी स्टेट ऑफ माइंड. हम लोग को पता है कि जब भी बाउंड्री लाइन को क्रॉस करेंगे तो एकदम से प्रेशर तो आ ही जाएगा, बट द बेस्ट थिंग वी कैन डू इज़ आउटसाइड of the field, still try and enjoy ourselves and try to be as calm as possible.
Well, both teams are evenly matched as far as the playing 11 and the players are concerned, but who will have the edge and who will win the Ekana challenge? That's the big question, and all eyes will be on the toss. But to give us more insight, we have Vedam Jaishankar. Many thanks for joining us, Vedam. But first, let me go across to Karishma, who is at the Ekana Stadium, and the fans are completely excited to watch the match against India and England. Karishma, what's happening on ground and how are the fans reacting and what are their expectations in today's game?
Well, yes, absolutely. It is going to be a very exciting match. India, of course, looking to maintain the winning momentum, make it 6 out of 6. England, on the other hand, are virtually knocked out of the competition. They are all but done. Qualifying for semi-finals is going to be a very, very hard task, and they cannot rely on just winning their own matches. But we are outside Ekana. It's, of course, just about 9:40 a.m. right now. But the fans have started trickling in at the stadium. You can see, the flags are flying high. There are people who have, flags and slogans on their faces as well. He's written Kohli on his hand as well. You can see in India colors Virat Kohli is written. आप विराट कोहली के फैन हैं?
बिल्कुल हैं जी, फैन।
क्या कहेंगे आज विराट कोहली के इनिंग्स के लिए? क्या चाहते हैं?
क्रिकेट है खेल दीवानों का, ये खेल है शेर जवानों का। यहाँ कोहली जैसे होते हैं, जिन्हें देख के बॉलर रोते हैं, ये सबको इतना धोते हैं।
We have a very little fan here as well who's all ready to support the Indian team today. What would you want to say? Who is your favorite player?
रोहित शर्मा।
क्या कहना चाहेंगे आज रोहित शर्मा?
आज दोहरा शतक मारेंगे।
आज दोहरा शतक मारेंगे रोहित शर्मा. These are the sort of demands that are coming in from the fans, and Deepak, we've been reporting from every venue where India is playing, and the demand for Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli to score 100 never dies down. Virat Kohli, of course, missing out on 100 in Dharamshala when he got out on 95 and equaling Sachin Tendulkar's record. So that is also going to be a very interesting thing if Virat Kohli can get to his 100, and Lucknow will get its name etched in history books. But once again, to show you the atmosphere here at the Ikana right now, there are Virat jerseys, there are Rohit Sharma jerseys that people are wearing, and of course people excited to witness the match today. I'm going to try and speak to people and understand what do you think about the match today.
मैम इंग्लैंड आज काफी बड़ी टक्कर देने वाला है इंडिया को, काफी अच्छी टक्कर मिलेगी.
लेकिन जीतेगा कौन? टक्कर देगी इंग्लैंड? जीतेगा कौन?
जीतेगा इंडिया, जीतेगा, क्योंकि इंग्लैंड का हालिया फॉर्म इतना अच्छा नहीं रहा है और उनके बैट्समैन का मोरल भी थोड़ा डाउन लग रहा है, तो शायद वो ना कर पाए कॉम्पीट इतना.
So England, of course, people here also feeling are a demotivated side. So whether they will be able to come out of that zone or not is something that we'll have to wait and see. But the Indian team, very, very confident. We've seen all the 3 days here in Lucknow that they had practice sessions. They were optional practice sessions, but the entire team, the majority members coming in to bats, whether it was Ashwin batting in the nets or Virat Kohli spending a good hour in the nets, Shubman Nishan also getting the knocks. Since it's been that sort of a day where Indian team knows that they have the momentum and that they have the ability and the potential to keep going with it, and that's exactly what they're going to do in Lucknow, Deepak. And remember, if we win today, we also qualify for the semi-finals. It will also give them a breathing space as far as the last remaining matches will be concerned. So this is going to be a very interesting match, a very exciting match. England, yes,
a lot of
down
records
and
will
out,
also
like
be broken, Karishma, because Rohit Sharma is 46 runs away to overtake Virat Kohli as far as World Cup runs are concerned, and he is 47 or 48 runs away in getting to 18,000 runs as well. But let's take a look at how the Indian batting maestros have played in this World Cup, especially Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, because in 5 innings, Virat Kohli has been the top scorer for India in the tournament with 354 runs, 350s and 1 scintillating ton. Whereas as far as Rohit Sharma's statistics are concerned, 311 runs. He's close on the heels of overtaking Virat Kohli he's just 1 innings away. He's 5 innings to his name with 150 and 1 ton to his name. Now coming to you, Vedam, this match is a very important game for Team England because they've been on a losing streak. Whereas India, on the other hand, are coming into the game after a week-long break. So how important will it be for Joss Buttler and his team to, make a comeback in this game, because they have to keep their hopes alive. They have the title as the defending champs, and another loss will surely, tarnish their reputation as far as their World Cup run is concerned.
Good morning, Deepak. Yes, England have a lot riding on this match. I say a lot because there's no doubt this is a very good England side. There are some outstanding batsmen, bowlers, and even the spin department in Adil Rashid and Moeen Ali. They really have 2 outstanding spinners used to bowling in Indian conditions. But I think the major problem with this England team is their attitude, what they bring to the table. We saw that even when they went to Guwahati, they were complaining about the rain and the long air journey. Is it our problem that England is a tiny country? Later, they have found fault with the pollution. So I think they have a lot of other issues on their mind rather than just cricket. But against India, I think they would try to bring out their A game, especially with an IPL coming so very quickly, and there's an auction coming up. And England, as we all know, are professional cricketers, and it's their cricket is their bread and butter. And especially now that some of the New Zealand cricketers and the Sri Lankan cricketers, some of them have caught the eyes of the franchises. The English cricketers also would, after all, they're all over 30 years of age. Most of them playing in this team are over 30 years of age, and they'd like to create a nice nest for themselves. And what better way than to catch the eye of the franchises when they play against India? All eyes will be on this match, and if English cricketers do well, it's good for their bank passbook. So I think England have the motivation is there for England, but I think they need to get rid of their attitude very quickly. They need to come with a more positive attitude. It's a shame that defending champions are right at the bottom of the table, but maybe.
But they have good bowlers, and they have the likes of Ben Stokes, Joe Root. But Vedam, it's a very good point that you mentioned, because even England has a very good spinning battery, and they have often troubled India in the past. And let's take a look at some of the face-offs, viewers, as far as Indian batting and England's spin bowling is concerned. Rohit Sharma versus Adil Rashid. He has played 54 deliveries in one innings, scored 67 runs, and he has been dismissed once by Adil Rashid at a strike rate of 124. Let's take a look at how Virat Kohli has fared against Adil Rashid. Virat Kohli has faced 116 deliveries, scoring 108 runs, and he has been dismissed 3 times by Adil Rashid, who is a top-class spinner for the Team England, and his strike rate has been below 100. Let's take a look at how Moeen Ali's statistics are, against Indian batsman Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli has played about 115 deliveries, 89 runs, and he has been troubled by Moeen Ali because he's been dismissed 3 times by this spinner, by the English spinner, at a strike rate of 77.4. But let's not ignore how even pacers have troubled Team India in the past. Mark Wood, and we have others as well. So coming back to you, Vedam, England also has a good batting lineup. Their batting runs deep in their team. They have a good bowling lineup with good fast bowlers like Jofra Archer and Mark Wood, who can really rattle Indian batsmen. But they still haven't found their mojo in this World Cup.
That's exactly what I was telling, because they have everything. Actually, it's a gun side. They have brilliant batsmen, brilliant bowlers, and of course, their fielding is top class. But I think this is a 2019 team rather than a 2023 team. They did very well in 2019. In 2023, they are 4 years older. Maybe they don't have that sort of a hunger any longer. And they have an attitude problem, because you can't say that they're not better than Afghanistan or Sri Lanka. These are the sides they usually beat every morning virtually. But now they're struggling against everybody, and they're at the bottom of the table. So what it really means is, one, they've not bothered to get acclimatized to Indian conditions. And second thing is their attitude. They really need to pull up their socks, worry about the cricket rather than anything else. And what England really needs to do is start building those ones and twos. You can't keep on going hell for leather like you do maybe in England or in Australia or somewhere else, where the pitches are true. Here, the pitches are not going to be true. You need to pick up a lot of singles and twos. And that's not what England is doing. They are trying to belt the leather off the ball. And that's where they're getting caught in all the deep places. So I think England needs to bring out a better plan and play according to the situation, not play according to what they're used to. That won't work in India. You got to play according to the pitch, according to the situation. And unless they learn to rotate and move and all, they can do that. It's not that they can't do it. But I think they need to make that step up mentally and forget that baseball for at least this tournament, and start accumulating runs rather than going hell for leather.
Right, viewers, we've also opened our lines for you all to call in and wish Team India a very, best of luck for their upcoming game. And you can also suggest who could replace Hardik Pandya in his absence in the playing 11, because there are a lot of names like Ravichandran Ashwin who could be a good lethal weapon against England, especially at the Ekana Stadium, which offers a lot of room for spinners as well. But let's take a look at how batsmen have fared against England with respect to ODI games are concerned. Now, Virat Kohli versus England, 35 innings, around 1,340 runs to his name at a strike rate of 88.63. He has 9 50s and 3 tons to his name. Let's take a look at how KL Rahul and Rohit Sharma have also done against England. KL Rahul is playing in his home turf as far as Ekana Stadium is concerned, because he leads Lucknow Super Giants in the IPL, and it's very good to see KL Rahul back in Ekana, because the last time we saw KL Rahul was he was carried out on a stretcher because of his injuries. Let's take a look at Rohit Sharma. 19 innings, 637 runs to his name at a strike rate of 87.02, 350s and 2 tons to his name against England. But England also has some big guns in their batting lineup as well. We have Johnny Bairstow, we have Josh Buttler, we have Ben Stokes. But first, let's take a look at how Bairstow has played. 103 innings in ODIs, 3,780 runs, 16 50s and 11 tons with a high score of 141, not out. That's his ODI record in the white ball cricket. Let's take a look at how Buttler, the skipper, has played in ODIs for his team. 174 games, 4,918 runs to his name, 25 half centuries and 11 tons with a high score of 162. Now, what England will be hoping on is that they get a good start from their openers, and one of them is David Malan. We will have to watch out for David Malan because he is in explosive form, and he has about 1,266 runs of 26 matches, 5 50s and 6 tons with a high score of 140. We have our viewers joining us as well on this broadcast. Yes, William, please go on.
Let's take a look at how Buttler, the skipper, has played in ODI for his team.
Hello.
Hello, yes, William. Many good morning. Thank you for joining us on Times Now. What is your message for the Men in Blue?
My name is Vilender Kumar.
All right.
Vilender. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. In England will do good. It is a good team, and it is for India to be careful, because now they are at the lowest in the in the tally. So my good wishes to India and England too.
All right. Many thanks for joining us, Mr. Virender, with all your messages for Team India. Now, coming back to you, Vedam, England is a good side, but India has the edge because, top order and the middle order are in explicit good form. Virat Kohli is going all guns blazing in every game. Rohit Sharma, on the other hand, is looking to break some records to his name as well. But the most important thing that we have to discuss right now is, in Hardik Pandya's absence, can Ashwin be brought in as a good spin magic variant? Because we know how Ekana Stadium turns the game away from the batters as far as the second innings is concerned, because it offers a lot of room of opportunity for spinners to bag some wickets. So how do you see this entire situation pan out for Team India?
See, India unfortunately cannot go with 6 bowlers, though we would have loved to go with 6 and 7 bowlers. We can only go with 5 bowling options right now, unless you consider Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli also have the ability to turn their arm over if they can bowl a couple of overs each. Otherwise, if Ashwin comes in, and if it's a spinning wicket, I'm sure Ashwin will come in. He will come in place of one of the fast bowlers. It could be either Siraj or Shami. It would be unfortunate if Shami is dropped, especially after he had just picked up 5 wickets. So it might fall on Siraj to sit out if it is a spinning track. We have no idea right now what the track is. If it is a spinning track, yes, Ashwin will play. Ashwin can also bat a bit, but he is not in the Hardik Pandya class. He is one of those batsmen who can, rotate the strike and stay at the lower order. He's not an explosive batsman like Hardik Pandya.
Right.
In any case, Hardik Pandya could also bat, according to the situation. So Ashwin is not that sort of a batsman. So I don't see India weakening their batting. They will go with 6 batsmen for sure, with maybe Jadeja as the all-rounder being in the 7th spot. So I don't think that they'll either weaken their side at all. They would rather go, if it is a turning track, Ashwin will play. But if it's a track which will take a lot of pace and other things, yes, we'll have a 3-pound
Right, Vedam, hold your thoughts with us.